How you guys doing this morning? So I didn't tell y'all what's going on with one of the box trucks that I had sitting inside the yard. I had it sitting in the yard for probably, I want to say, about 3 years. I kind of thought on it and I said, you know what? That other truck that I got sitting there, I can make myself some money off that truck. Instead of that can be a additional income. So what I did was I cleaned the truck up and I called around and I got a delivery contract, and I have somebody with me this week that I'm training to be able to go on their own and do the route. It will be delivering truck tires, car tires. He's backing up to the dock right now. I want to show y'all the truck before it got cleaned up and after it get cleaned up. So it's really extremely easy job from what I've been told. But I'm gonna take y'all out there and then I'll show y'all what's going on with me. So hopefully I won't be out here long once I get him trained. Just give you all a peek of the warehouse. This is the warehouse. So you back your truck up to the warehouse door. They tell you what door to back up. And when you back your truck up, the guys right over there, they're loaded up and they're scanning. Like right now, they're loading it up now. So I'm gonna push it on for them. How you doing this morning, man?
Pretty good.
Okay. That's good. Where this load supposed to be going to? So he's gonna tell me where the load is going to today. Tappahannock?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
Good. One thing I like about Tappahannock, you ain't gotta come back.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, one load. So there y'all have it. So this load here goes to Tappahannock. If you do a load in the city, they basically want you to come back for a second load. But when you go to like Tappahannock, Charlottesville, you know, different places like that, they want you to come back and get a second load. It's an easy job. You just actually go to the place that wherever they send you to. Most of the places that you go to is tire places.
Give me a minute and then pull the truck tires.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Four truck tires.
Okay. Now, do they go?
Yeah, they gonna go, but I can't get in until
I got you. Until you
tires are next.
in order.
Yes, in order.
I got you. All right, so here go the load right here. This is part of the load. I believe he says it's 4 truck tires. So let me see. So at the most there'll be 10 more tires, and most of the places, like I said, will be at mostly rim shops and tire shops. It's pretty easy. You just go to the shop and push the tire off. They sign the paper. Someone giving you a check, and you just go to the next place. Very easy. Matter of fact, some of the deliveries, they even have, I seen a lady here, a couple of them, doing deliveries too. So they got everybody at the door. You can see everybody basically backed up at the door. So the guys, if you can see, each one of them, what they do is they scan and load the trucks up and I think like one person loading the truck up, they strictly work the warehouse, and the other people that's inside the truck, they just stack the truck. They stay on the back of the truck and they push it on the truck, and it's easy. When I say easy, it's extremely easy. So the contract's supposed to be, I believe, sometime it ends sometime next year, but they say it can go longer. It can go to 6 months. It can go longer. So you want to give them a couple words?
What's up, man? Hey, I just met this man. I seen him last week or whatever, but today, this morning, I just started talking to him.
So this the man right here who loaded my truck up, and they call him Q.
Yep.
So Q, give him a shout out.
What's up, what's up, y'all? Working at U.S. Venture in Colonial Heights. I do this every day. I load trucks up, unload these guys up in the morning. Hey, we just it's a daily routine. It's a thing we do every day. I mean, I've been here since 2018, but before this job, prior to that, I was working at another tire distribution, pretty much doing the same thing.
All right, y'all heard it, man. Man, good people. All right, so Tappahannock is one of the areas that I'm very familiar with. I've been dealing with Tappahannock, the Northern Neck, Kielmati, and all them for years. So I'm pretty good at that. So they got us going to, okay, so right now we're in Tappahannock. And from Tappahannock, they want me to go to West Point. Now, going to West Point is at least 40 minutes away from here. But my last stop is in Tappahannock. But I'm in Tappahannock. So where I'm at now, if I go to Tappahannock, it's 16 minutes from here. If I go to West Point, we're looking at close to over 40 minutes. Then I will actually have to come back from West. Okay, so I leave from Tappahannock, I go to West Point, 40 minutes. Then I go to, they got the paper going to Kielmati, and I think Callio, Virginia, which I've been knowing all them places for years. My last stop is back in Tappahannock. But so I figured this out. I can't go off what the papers say. I actually have to be my own GPS and use common sense. So right now, after this stop right here that's in Tappahannock, we at a mom and pop tire shop. So after I do this stop here, I'm gonna stay in Tappahannock and do Tappahannock. When I leave Tappahannock, everything will be complete. So Ernest, I need you to get on the truck, and I want you to bring them 4 tires to the back of the truck, because we're not going to go to West Point and come way back here. That wouldn't make sense. So go up there to the front. They got that as our last stop, but we're going to make that our next stop now. So I stopped the camera because the guy that we was delivering the tires to, I guess the owner wasn't here. And so he called me over there and said, hey, the owner's not here, and the invoice say we supposed to pick up a check. So I went to the guy, and he said the guy show up sometime at 8, sometime at 9, sometime at 10. It all depends. And I said, well, do you have his phone number? He said, sure. I said, can you call him, please? So he got him on the phone, and the guy said, hey, I'll be there in about 5 or 10 minutes, which that's why I'm out here trying to train him for situations that arise, how to handle the situation. And like I was saying before, I remember before I was in a rush to actually put guys out here, make money, move on to something else, and which was a big mistake because people wasn't properly trained on how to do the job right. And in the long run, even though I can make more money by moving on to something else, it costs me money, because if you don't properly train a person, then when stuff arises, a situation arises, they're not going to know how to handle it. So now, before I move on to something else, I want to make sure that he's properly trained, able to do the job, and then I know that he's gonna dot all his I's and cross all his T's. I can go ahead and move on to something else and try to make money somewhere else. So as of right now, I'm taking my time. I mean, it doesn't matter where I stay, leave, whatever the case may be. Father is the money part. But so hopefully everything go right, and I'll get back with y'all. Okay, so let me show y'all how I go. So we at the Chevrolet dealer, and once he comes to the Chevrolet dealer, basically just back up, and the sheet will tell you how many tires and how many invoices they're supposed to be on the here. So I believe it's 3 invoices. So I believe it's 4 tires per invoices. Yeah, so basically what he's doing is he's taking the tires off, and then they want the tire stack right here, and that's pretty much about it. So they get all together, they're getting, I believe it is 12 tires. They're getting 12 tires, and they're getting 4 tires for each vehicle. So he seems to be doing pretty good. I'm just making sure, just trying to have him. He seems to be doing pretty good, like anybody else. So basically, we went to a stop. I want to say, I believe it was the first stop. So this is like the 3rd or the 4th stop. And they said, I asked the man, I said, hey, where you want it at? He said, put it on the pallet. So he put 2 on the pallet and 2 on the ground. And I asked him, so I didn't ask him. I went over there and I took the 2 off the ground and put it on top of the pallet. And I asked him, I say, if a person asks you, when you ask the customer where they want it and the customer tell you where they want it, I say, what made you throw the 2 on the ground and put? He said, well, if the man wanted on the pallet, he know how to put it on the pallet. And so I say, no, I said, it doesn't work that way. I said, if somebody, the customer asks you to do, I mean, because the job either tires don't weigh nothing, hardly nothing. I say, just do what they ask you to do. I asked the man where he want them at. He told me where he want them at. So I went behind you and I put it. So he responded and said, you always go to the screen. It's not about going to the screen. It's just doing right. If somebody asks you to do something, the easiest thing it is just to do it. Everything goes smooth. Am I right? All right, y'all, that's it. At the end of the day, they have you just bring the paperwork back and the checks that you collect, because some people don't have accounts, but most of them do have accounts. And the ones that don't have account, you collect the check and they give you a phone. Pretty much the phone kind of work itself. You ain't really even gotta touch the phone. The phone is like designed when you get to your stop to hit it, but if you don't, soon you arrive there, it clicks itself on, it clicks itself off. So that's no big deal. But he worked out good today, and the job is really, like I said, is man, a piece of cake. So maybe that I probably need to break his pay down because the job's so easy. No. Listen, y'all, I'm just joking, because I don't want somebody shooting in the comments, oh, you wouldn't want nobody to do that for you. No, I'm gonna leave his pay the same, because I know this to be a fact. What you make happen for others, God will make happen for you.